This is not the SH Figuarts kame-sennin or aka Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at, you guessed it, a clone, a bootleg, a KO, a knockoff, something that you get off AliExpress because you didn't want to spend. How much is this guy worth now? Let me see. So he's worth about $100-some, 120 bucks. Wow, this guy's worth quite a bit. The real deal is worth quite a bit, but I only got this for a measly $20 shipped off AliExpress. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna see how it is in terms of paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories, and of course we're gonna compare them with the real deal Master Roshi. So I have the real deal Master Roshi. You guys remember that I reviewed this almost 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago? Yeah, something like that. And one of the main reasons why I picked this guy up is because Master Roshi does come with too many little things. When I'm talking about the little things, he has like these straps, and I lost these at one point and I found them again. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna super glue them on because they're so annoying. But if I were to lose them again, and oh yeah, and the glasses, I heard someone loses the glasses a lot. Just in case I lose those again, guess what? I have the clone here that I can replace it. So let's open it up. Enough of me talking. Let's go to the top cam. We're gonna go into paint and detail first, and we're gonna see how this guy is. Now I'm gonna let you know before I slam this guy on the table, this is exactly how he came, like really messed up. He came in like bubble wrap and stuff, and he didn't even have a proper box. So yeah, this guy did not end up really good. For those people out there that were like, well, did I get a clone of this guy because I went on eBay and I got him for 20 bucks, or I went to AliExpress? Yeah, you probably got a clone. You probably got something like this. But you know what? That's what we're here today. We're here to see if this guy is even worth your time. So I'm going to figure that out. Oh, before I go into this, there's another thing as we go into the front cam. A lot of people ask me, why do I even bother with these? Because you guys keep watching them, so I'm just going to keep doing them. As long as you guys keep requesting them, I'm going to keep doing them. Let's first talk about paint and detail here. So first things first, the paint isn't half bad. You look at the face and you're like, is that Roshi? Yeah, I'd have to say that's definitely Roshi right there. And he's actually looking pretty good. No issues whatsoever. But, you know, I got to be real. The paint amps on this aren't exactly the best. It looks like it's really faded. Doesn't look like it's very detailed, but you know what? You're only paying 20 bucks. You're not paying top dollar. Another thing that I noticed right off the bat is his knee joints are just not good. Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, there we go. And they are clicky joints. Yeah, so the real deal isn't clicky joints. We might as well just get into this right now. See, smooth joints right there on the knees. Looks like Master Roshi here is really old, so he has like really rickety knees right there. And yeah, clicky joints in the knees, not on the real deal. And in fact, it doesn't even look that good. If you look at how the knees look, those don't look very good at all. They don't look flush, whereas if you were to look on the real deal, we might as well just do a comparison right now, because why not? Yeah, look at this. There is a clear difference in the knees right there. Let's see if we can focus up. Give me 1 second here. Let me try to stand these guys. Yeah, look at that. So the legs are not accurate because of the fact that those joints aren't the same. They're not smooth joints, therefore not very good. And when it comes to the clone here, if you're looking for a 100% clone, pure clone, like it's actually based off the real deal, probably not. Look at the difference right here. Also, the paint apps on the shoes, you can see some paint bleed right here, whereas the real deal, it looks really, really clean. Because he has different knee joints, as you can see, you're looking actually at a bigger, taller Master Roshi. That's really weird. So the scale is off. So there's some issues right there. Let's push aside the real deal for a second here, and let's look at this fake. Yeah, he's got clicky joints all over. I think that was to alleviate the issue with joints that Legend Creation had, where they were just snapping and breaking. So they said, you know what, let's just put clicky joints on this guy. And so far, I have to say, because he has clicky joints, he's actually not that fragile. So, another thing I want to point out is, yeah, so that's what I thought. So this part right here on his shirt on the real deal actually is a flap, as you can see right here. I think that's to add extra, what do you call it, leeway for the legs to move. Whereas this one is just molded right into the shirt, so therefore, if you're looking to front kick with this guy, that's not going to happen. Heck, he can't even side kick. Whereas if you look at the real deal, boom, look at that front kick right there. Look at that side kick right there. Yeah, definitely a lot more articulation point on the real deal. So far I'd have to say, oh wait, there's more. Is there more? I think so. So if I can, yeah, so here's another thing. Here's more problems with the clone. He doesn't have a bicep swivel right there. You should have a bicep swivel right there. The real deal has that. This one does not. Also, his shoulder joints are butterfly joints. These are not butterfly joints. You're looking at ball joints. So, wow, when it comes to paint detail or detail in general, I mean, he's Master Roshi, don't get me wrong, but this is not an SH figure. This is truly not an SH Figuarts Master Roshi. There's all kinds of things happening here. In fact, look what just happened here. We got a missing toe joint right there. This thing is already broken. Oh my gosh. Now let's move on to articulation and scale. This guy's standing at, let's see here, he's standing at 5 1/4 inches tall. Whereas the real deal Master Roshi, let's get him going here, is a little bit under 5 1/4, so he's definitely smaller, shorter, and of course we got to compare him with other action figures. Here is an SH Figuarts Kaioken Real Deal Goku. As you can see, he's taller, as he should be. Marvel Legends Wolverine Bub, chink, and there he is right there. Shint. I don't know how the sound of Wolverine's claws go. That's how I always thought it sounded. And we have a Figma Link. So, I mean, he does scale decently well with your other action figures. But like I said before, when it comes to clones, these are truly back shelf figures. The figures that you couldn't get the real deal and you want to stick them in your display, go for it, get it. I mean, just stick it in the back so no one really notices how ugly it is. So let's talk about articulation. This up and down at the toe ain't happening. This is super rigid, super hard. It's almost like they super glued this toe joint. What the heck? And of course, like I said before, we have clicky joints here at the ankle, at the knee. He doesn't have the triple joint that the real deal does. That's the real deal? Yeah, the real deal has the triple joint, the fighting body joint, aka that's what they're called. SH Figuarts likes to label it as so, or version 2. This is not the version 2 body. We're dealing with ball joints right there. Single joint right here at the midsection. No butterfly joints. No bicep swivel. Single joint here at the elbow. And, well, at least his wrist joint works. And we have, yeah, we do have 2 joints right here at the neck, one at the bottom, one at the top. Looking to be under 20 points. Can't really kick because of the lack of this softer, pliable shirt. So that's not going to happen. He's not very posable, but he can just stand there, as I shown before. Let's go to the top cam. Let's look at accessories. Of course, you cannot have Master Roshi without his shell. And of course, we have an assortment of hands. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to show this to you in just a bit here, guys. That was really ugly. Here is another Master Roshi head as we're looking. Of course, Master Roshi has his cane. And of course, we have these rope thingies that attach to the shell and to him. So let's go to the front cam and I'll show you why I was so disgusted. Oh my gosh, what is this? Come on. What are those? Look at the crappy paint apps. It looks like they didn't even bother. The red is bleeding into the actual green part of the shades. Whereas the real deal does not have that issue at all. So let's look at this. This is a comparison. Yeah, not good. That's not good. Will they count as a replacement if you lost yours and you don't want to go to me to have them 3D printed and painted for only $25? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I mean, oh my gosh. This is, I don't know. This just doesn't look good. I don't like it. I'm not going to lie. So I guess we're going to do one final, two more things. Can he even put the shell on? That is the question, and we're going to figure that out right now. Hopefully, my gosh. This figure is not good looking. I'm not going to lie. I don't like the way it looks. Some of you may like, yeah, he looks fine. He'll do good. Well, that's up to you. That's your prerogative, okay? I don't like this figure. And, yeah, that's going to be really tough to get in there. I've always had trouble putting on the shell on the real one. Let me see what I can do here. Usually what I like to do is put this one first, and then I'll plug that one in later, right? Geez, yeah, this is going to be really tough. So anyway, if you could put it on, I'm not going to waste too much time because there it is. There's the shell. I'm going to do a quick comparison right here. This is how the real one looks to the fake one. The fake one is badly molded, whereas the real one looks like a perfectly rounded out turtle shell. Well, this one, not so much. As you can see, it's kind of like warped on the side here. Doesn't look good at all. And last but not least, there's the ugly Roshi face once again, and you can interchange them, which is pretty neat. I've always liked that about the Roshi figure. And there you have it. And just because, let's see if the real one works. So we're taking the fake mustache and we're going to put it on the real one. And look at that. So that does work. I'd have to say that's pretty nice. So if you are breaking parts on your real Master Roshi, or you just want spare parts for your Master Roshi, this one would not be a bad idea. You can easily repaint the shades too if you don't like the way this looks, like the overpainted look. At least you have some shades. Like, I would put a primer on this and then go at it myself and stuff like that. Let's look at the Dragon Ball. And hold on, I gotta see this in the light. So there it is. That is a 3-star, I believe. Can barely see it because the orange is not very clear on that one. Last but not least, I have to get the cane on him. And hopefully nothing will break as I attempt to pull his hand off. Okay, there he is. I literally had to bite into that and pull it off because it was so tight. And there. Now let's stand him up and let's come up with a conclusion. Because he's also taller, you can't really get this to stand to hit the floor correctly. So, there he is, boys. There is the fake Master Roshi. Is this worth your $20? Oh my gosh. No. 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 This is not a good figure. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. And maybe it's just me. Maybe you'd be like, no, I like him. Well, that's up to you. But for me, no. I have the real one, so I know what's good, and I love the real one. Here's the problem with this one. As I said before, let's break it down. The clicky joints, don't like. They make, also since the joints are incorrect, it makes him taller because his knee joints are bigger, and therefore making him taller. Therefore, the incorrect scale of Master Roshi. He doesn't have bicep swivels, which the real one does, which was great. Also, he doesn't have the proper joint system, so therefore he's not like the real deal. Also, his toe broke. Come on, right out of the box. I mean, that's not good. So here's the positives. Here's something I'm going to say positive about this guy. This is what's really good about this figure is the head sculpts aren't bad, actually. This is really cool. So since you can easily interchange stuff with the real deal, let's do that right now just to be 100% sure. Actually, no. Ooh. Oh, you can't. Look at this, boys. Check this out. So if you were thinking oh yeah, I could head swap. So this is the fake. Look at that socket right there, and this is the real one. Look how small that socket is. So no, they are not interchangeable without some modification, unfortunately. So that's not going to happen, unfortunately. But when it comes to the bearded parts and stuff like that, yeah, I'd say it works, but wow, that's not good. I have to say, this is a definite don't buy if you were considering it. If you can get the real one, go for it. If you can't afford the real one, then just avoid this. Avoid the headache, and or if you want, just keep him, put him in the back, never touch him ever again once you get him all set up in your display. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. I've been yammering a little too long about this guy. Don't get it. And thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And last but not least, if you're looking for 100% real deal, authentic action figures, not like this one, you can go to www.themestartoys.com. You'll have a source for awesome action figures. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.